Hey everyone, this is Jessie Hayes, founder of Skinphorea Facial Bar, and I just want to thank each and every one of you for just such the amazing feedback that Sharice and I have received and Skinphorea regarding our videos, our YouTube channel, and everything that's going on. This is only the beginning, and we're just so excited that you're following us along this journey. Today is a busy Wednesday as normal, and today we start off like we did last week with our managers meeting. So for this managers meeting, we're talking a lot about some of the hiring that we'll be doing. So we're in the middle of hiring some people for the front desk concierge position. So we're going to be talking about the interviews and the process for that. We also have new secret shopper forms. So we have secret shoppers that come in once a month. That keeps Sharice and I on our toes and making sure everything is okay with customer service and reviews and everything like that. So the gist of our meeting today will be about secret shoppers. And then you'll be able to follow us again to our CFO meeting, but this is our quarterly meeting. So everybody is at this meeting. And the main thing that we're talking about is taxes. So yeah, it's tax time, a stressful time, so that's going to be in the meeting, so it might be a little boring, but yeah, I'm excited for you guys to follow us with this journey. Once we became profitable and the business was like this,
I was working a ton of hours.
and then the last thing, that this is going to be a little longer, let's go over the secret shopper. So that's starting back up. We kind of put a hold on it because we hired so many new people. I wanted to make sure that they got the gist of the, and I printed it wrong. It should have been something larger, but this is fine. You guys can read it.
I like this one better than the other one.
Okay, good. Yeah, I wanted to change the format because it's going to be easier for the secret shopper to fill out. They're just circling yes or no and then any feedback. So so this first one, remember, book an appointment. They're going to put the name, who they spoke with, and then the date the call took place. Sharice and I would know the secret shoppers and let them know when to call, what to do. So we kind of already know who they're speaking with, but this is also for you guys. Did someone answer and give their name? So make sure when you guys are answering the phone, you're giving your name. Was it after 2 rings? Now I know we've been so booked and busy, it's very hard for you to get to the phone in 2 rings. But once we hire that next person for concierge, it should be much easier. Were they friendly and pleasant? If you were put on hold, did they politely ask you to put on hold and wait for you to respond instead of saying hold please? Do you mind holding? And then you wait for them to say yes or no. If you left a voicemail, how long did you wait for a call back? Make sure you guys have that system where you're constantly looking at the voicemails and not waiting until the end of the day to call somebody back. Nobody should come in and look like they just rolled out of bed. Got that complaint several times before, like, oh, they look like they're in their pajamas or they just rolled out of bed. We're a spa, we're in the beauty industry, nobody should look like that. Everywhere I go, people have inappropriate conversations all the time. They talk about other customers that just left, they gossip. You know, we've talked about this before. There should be none of that here. We should never talk about a client. We should never talk about anything appropriate that's going on at home. None of that energy is here. So if you hear it, you nip it in the bud immediately. It's very thorough. It's a lot. I'll give you guys 2 weeks to read this, study this. This should be in everybody's face. You should be able to study it. What questions y'all have with it? I know it's a lot, but I'm telling y'all, if we do this, which we already do, which is why we have 5 stars and great customer service, but if everybody's on the same page, no complaints, no issues, everybody's coming back for the customer service. Well, Sharice, was there anything that you wanted to go over and discuss at all?
Not right this second.
Okay.
On my list.
Okay.
You guys can go.
Mary, Ashley, so what's going on? Any issues with the staff, clients, products, anything you want to bring to our attention?
So, well, it's kind of like a shout out to Ashley and a complaint from the estheticians at the same time about something else. But everyone's been coming up to me like Sunday all day, yesterday all day, like, we need another team outing. It's been too long. Like, the last one was so fun, blah, blah, blah.
That's good.
So everyone loved it. But I was like, I should bring that up, but maybe I shouldn't because she's my competition. But whatever. But yeah, so everybody.
But that shows the spa, that makes the therapist happy. Yeah. That shows everybody's coming in happy and they do a better job. So it's like whatever Ashley does reflect you, and whatever you do reflect Ashley. So it's good.
So what are you doing, Sharice?
Learning how to spell addendum. I wrote it like at least 15 times. Like, no, that's not right. But I'm creating a new document to the previous document that we had before. Like, we have an operation agreement between the three owners of Skinphorea. But the language on half of the agreement mentions us as members, and then the other half mentions us as managers. So just clearing up the title and just trying to represent it in the most legal format possible. But I'm not an attorney, so just, Googling some things, making it look official to make sure that when we sign it, it still all flows the way it needs to flow. So that way we can minimize some of those legal fees.
Yep, I got it yesterday.
Yep.
I just signed up this morning.
Okay.
That's why I had a question about.
That sounds like a lot.
Like all 50 of them.
Your persons we can do.
What's the earliest we can file?
We can file now.
Okay, good. So,
and then sales tax returns as well.
gotcha. So the window's open, and we're probably one of the few companies that are in a position where we can make whatever adjustments we need to make, so we go ahead and file and get that underway.
Absolutely.
And we'll discuss the dividend distribution and have a brief discussion about Q&A. It's pretty much in line with sales, and we'll dig into these two components in the next sheets, because I want to make sure we start doing a deeper dive on the direct cost side as we go into the next year. And you're developing your marketing campaigns or promotions, doing more of that on your off days, because that's where you have extra capacity, right? And I know you're doing some of that now, but being a bit more intentional.
Yeah.
There's no sense throwing marketing dollars at days you can't support customers,
So on the P&Ls then.
So we put everything onto the P&L at first before moving the assets over to the balance sheet.
But I want to file my taxes as an S corp.
That's just check.
Checking the form. Or you can become a full-blown S corp. So the difference between the two is you still get tax savings no matter what. However, if you're an LLC and you elect to be taxed as an S corp, you do not get the advantage of having actual shares of stock. Okay, you only get that as an S corp. And then I tell people you want to start looking at shares of stock and being an S corp if you expect to sell equity pieces in your business. It's a lot easier to transfer equity with shares of stock than it is as an LLC, because you've got to amend your operating agreement every time you bring on a new owner, versus with an S corp, I can just sell you shares.
We only allow specials and sales, things like that on our slow days.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't, the days that we'd probably be slow anyway.
Right.
Yep. And that's what we did. The buy one get one was only on Tuesday and Thursday or something. It was the slowest.
Tuesdays, yeah.
None of our busy days.
No busy days.
Only on for a certain month.
Okay.
We did the 25% off 30. We found when people did buy one get one free, and you bring a friend, even though we're still making a profit and making money, they were coming in.
I need to think about it, like on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays, our books weren't full anyways. So even doing it half the price, the profit margin was still the exact same. And now we've got 15 people scheduled for one day opposed to 5. So it made sense to just do the BOGO. And it was something that people immediately responded
We
to,
got fully
because you're
booked.
getting like a
They don't have to do the
discount.
math either,
We
Figuring
got
out
fully
percentage,
Oh,
like
it's
how
only
much is
30%,
it?
oh, it's only 20. It's like, no, me and my friend could go for free. Like, let's do it.
Yeah.
And they're in there, like, when can I come in? When can I get there? And it's literally all the same amounts.
All right, so what else we got to do today? We're going to head to the lip bar. Okay.
I'm gonna get that girl stuff that I don't want to get.
Go and get that. Okay. Okay, got it. And I'm trying to think. I just got the meeting and interviews tomorrow for the 2 applicants and see who we will hire for that, for the front desk position. And I think that's it. I don't know. Yeah.
Sounds
Got it.
good.
Okay. Oh, it's cold. Hey everybody, today was a long day. We're here now closing up everything with the final take. And today was a long day with our meeting. So at our managers meeting, I feel like we got a lot accomplished. The main goal of that meeting was to talk about our secret shoppers. I feel like when we have new staff, you try to get them acclimated to how to do things, how to do the facials and the treatments and products and ingredients. But customer service is so key and number one into running the spa. I'm just trying to make sure that everybody is on the same page with that. So I gotta hone in and be very strict with that. So that's gonna be one of my number one things right now is the secret shoppers and making sure our customer service is 110%. And then you see that we had our meeting, our quarterly meeting. I have a hate and love relationship with the quarterly meetings because quarterly meetings, one, we split up the dividends. That's where you get a larger check. So I know I'm about to get a larger check and we look forward to that. But now it's tax time. So the big thing is dealing with the IRS and the taxes, and it's been a long journey. And the more money we make and the more profitable we are, the more it is, and the more things that we owe with taxes. So love and hate relationship with both of those, but I'm glad you guys are seeing all behind the scenes because it takes way more to run a business than me just being here and doing facials. It's all the things behind the scenes that you don't see. So stay tuned. Thank you.